Well, hello everybody on YouTube. This is Chris and Matt Big Shots, and I'm without the second person in the title, so it's just me today. And it's been ages since I posted anything on my site here. There really wasn't much new to talk about, but I do have something new today that I'm really excited about, and I just wanted to share that with you. If you've seen the other videos, you know that I've built a couple of kind of clone-ish ARs. One of my favorites is the A1-ish clone that I built that has the 1 in 12, and it's got, you know, the triangular furniture, and it's got the carry handle A1, but it is kind of a C7 upper. It does have the case deflector, but you've probably seen that in my other videos. So I still like this. It's really light, it's enjoyable, it's fun. It looks just like the one that I trained on in Air Force BMT in 1991. They were still using rifles that looked like this. But just recently I purchased another rifle, and out of everything I've done so far, I've never actually owned a real live Colt. So it was always kind of a dream of mine to own an actual Colt. And I was at my local gun store here in Lewisville, Texas. I believe they're called 2A Fire Arms. And they had a couple of police trade-ins. And of course on police trade-ins, you know, you got to be careful what you're getting, what you're looking at, if it's worn out, if it's not worn out, because you can have some that were hardly used at all, and you can have some that are, you know, basically all shot out. Well, he had a couple of them at the store, and I took notice, and this one in particular I looked at, and it had very little, minimal scratching or anything on it. It had the nice kind of grayish finish. And it's the Colt AR-15 A2 government carbine. And I looked at the stamping that's on the top of the barrel under the handguard, and this one is from 1998. So this was actually during the ban time. And on the right side of the receiver, you can see it has, you know, property, you know, for law enforcement, for military use only, that type of thing. So it's got that stamping on it. And then of course over on the left side you've got the Colt roll mark, the AR-15 A2 government carbine. So it's a 16-inch barrel. It's the pencil barrel, so it's extremely light, which I really love. It's got the CAR-15 style buttstock on it. It's got the A2 sights. And I was just super happy to find this. I got it actually for under $400. I think they were asking $400, and I pointed out a couple little things that I wanted to change, which I haven't changed yet, but they took 10% off of that for me just because of some things I pointed out. This is the new one I've gotten. So this is kind of always what I've been looking for, a real Colt, something super lightweight. It comes in totally empty at like 5.8 pounds, so it's just fantastic. When I got it, I added on just the basic necessities. I've got just a little 1-inch sling. I've got a stream light, light on the top, and then I've got just a budget Crimson Trace red dot. And I have that zeroed at 25 yards. That's really just for plinking and to make sure I hit the tannerite when I'm trying to blow it up or whatever. That's not what I do my longer range shooting with. With this mounting system here for the red dot, you've got kind of that tunnel that goes through the carry handle, so you can still look at your sights under this and use your iron sights even with the red dot attached on there. And if you see at the front here, it's kind of a monstrosity there. It doesn't look very good at all, but that's the adapter because I did want to be able to attach my Yankee Hill suppressor onto it. It came originally with the A2, you know, suppressor, compensator that you usually get, the bird cage with the closed bottom. So I have just a couple of videos I'm going to roll in here, and my skills at movie making are still as bad as they've always been. So there's going to be 3 clips, and then this video is probably just going to end. But the first clip is going out to my friend's farm and shooting this thing after doing nothing but putting a preliminary 0 on it at the indoor gun range using the little 10-yard trick. So this is the first time that I shot it out to 100 and 200 yards. The second clip is where I decide to use the red dot, and I've got a pineapple as a target. And then the third clip I'm rolling in is where my son uses this. And usually when he shoots, he uses a rifle with either a red dot or with a scope. He doesn't have the greatest vision ever. But he used this with the open sights at just about 100 yards. And he was shooting at a little jar of tannerite, which is about, what, 3 by 3 inches. And he did an amazing job with that. So that was good on him, and also good on how accurate and how well this gun was able to be zeroed. So that's what you'll take a look at here in just a second. So thanks for looking. Okay, now we're going to try the new Colt at 100 and 200. So let's see. Be able to hear it if it hits. I have to try 200 now. All right, new Colt works. Okay, new Colt, testing it out here on the pineapple, so let's see. And I've also trying the red dot on it. Here we go. There it is. All right, whenever you're ready to go. Matthew on the tannerite. First shot. One more?
Yeah.